What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another very special review. I'm your host here today, here on the Nice Hour, Brian Drake, and this is my co-host extraordinaire, Harper. That's right. And today we're taking a look at a really cool game. But before we do, we're going to ask him the question of the day. What's the question of the day?
What's your favorite drawing game?
What's your favorite drawing game?
Tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, tell us in the comments below. What's your favorite drawing game? Games you like to draw on. What are you, sequencing there? Goofball. So, what are we talking about today?
Sketchy Tales.
Sketchy Tales. This was in a box that Tom Vassell sent us to review, and we had no clue when we saw it. But it's Disney Sketchy Tales. And if you notice the posters behind us, we're pretty big Disney fans, correct?
Obviously.
We love Disney. Harper's a Disney. She's been a Disney file since she was a child.
Right there.
Disney all over the place, right? Disney all over the place. We love it. So, this game is all about drawing and
Disney characters.
yeah, drawing Disney characters in a thought, very much like telephone. You're sending a thought all the way down the line. So,
Here's some drawings on the back y'all can't see.
yeah, we'll show them that in a minute, knucklehead. So, let's take a look at how this game plays, and we'll come back up and talk final thoughts right now. Alright, so Disney Sketchy Tales is pretty straightforward. You are basically having a line of a story using Disney characters. So in the components, you've got a couple different sketchpad note things here that you're going to use during the rounds. You've got your ones that start the game off with your character number. So if I'm Stitch, or if I'm Lightning McQueen, you have some scoring markers. You have a couple markers that are dry erase markers. And then you have different character cards that have characters on the front and back. And what's going to happen is you're going to get two of these cards, front and back, and you're going to get two of these cards, and they're front and back as well, that have different activities. So this is high-fiving a horse, playing baseball with a sausage, juggling eggs, living in a fridge. Then you'll take your character of the one you choose. So let's just say I pick Captain Hook, living in a fridge. Well, what I then have to do is draw somehow, some way, Captain Hook living in a fridge. So start with the hat up here and go up, go here, go across, do a little curly hair here. And then, you kind of just get the image, basically, the idea. So you're going to draw, especially if someone's seen it before, they at least have an idea of what pose you're doing. Not the easiest thing to draw on a whim. There. Captain Hook, right? See the hook? And he's inside of a refrigerator. Most likely. Someone's not going to know this is a refrigerator, but that's okay. What's going to happen is you're going to do your best to draw your picture here. I'll just show you a little closer there. Captain Hook drawing, living in a refrigerator. You will then pass this to the person next to you. They will look at the picture. They will draw their description of what they think this is, and then write it on here. So if I was the next person, I might think, well, that's clearly Captain Hook. Captain Hook skipping town. Or something silly like that, because it doesn't at all look like that. You will then pass this to the next person who sees this image, the word. They don't get to look at your picture. They just get to see your word description. And now they have to look at this. Well, I clearly forgot to write the word skipping town and just wrote skipping. So they might write Captain Hook with his little hat, really little thing here. It's a man with a hook, and he's skipping. Do. The next person would then go, well, maybe it's Indiana Jones throwing a rock at somebody, And so anyway, the next person would go, well, maybe it's Captain Hook doing whatever. Well, this will go all the way around until you get yours back. Once you get yours back, you're going to evaluate how everyone did. If the last card you got matches the picture of the first card, or if the description matches the original, you get 3 extra points. Otherwise, you'll give points to the person you think did the best with your answer. They will get points. Whoever's the first to 10 wins the game. You will just play until someone hits those 10 points. But it's a really neat concept. There's a lot of different characters here. A lot of them are Pixar related as well as classic Disney related, so with Disney Plus, everyone looking back at these classic Disney movies, this is a great opportunity to really boost your Disney knowledge as you look through some of these classic characters as well. Look at that King Louis. Oh, Mando. Piglet. You gotta love Piglet. Oh, Nidoneer. Grumpy. Bing Bong, he's relatively new. Ariel, I think 2015. Sebastian, Forky, that's like 2 years ago. Winnie the Pooh, Merida, Kevin, and then you got all kinds of activities. The activities are just things to keep your creative juices flowing, but there's a ton of other characters that you can look through and see from all eras. And some people go, wow, Chicken Little's Disney? It's got the logo, it's a Disney movie. That is how you play Disney Sketchy Tales.
So that's Sketchy Tales Disney Edition. What do you, first of all, like about Disney Sketchy Tales, Harper?
I like to draw, and it's funny to see people's answers.
It is funny to see people's... That's my favorite part, actually, is seeing how far away from the original drawing people can get sometimes. Where if you're...
Guys draw.
Yeah, like some people will draw at like silly things where like you... It's obvious what it is, but one little tweak in the picture where your brain was going is not what they're going to pick up. They might think that you were drawing a window, but you actually meant to draw a calendar, and then they get something way off. And if it starts here, it gets further and further and further. Imagine two lines that really, when they're here, they start pretty close together, but by the end of it, they're miles apart. Harper is currently drawing one for us to take a look at the end of it. It's pretty tricky. But as you'll see, you don't always have to be like the world's greatest artist. You could be the world's best artist, but what's important is getting the thought across. So here's what I like.
Funness.
In the funness of it, exactly. So what I like about it is that you get people together to play this game, and you really just have a good, silly time seeing what happens when you get to that person when something happens with the cards, and you go, oh no, what are they going to do with this? Because again, any one little tweak of the picture could totally change the meaning. So what I like about the game is it's very simple. It's easy to teach. Hey, you're going to draw this round. Hey, you're going to write this round. That's it. That's all you have to teach people. So there's not like a long, hard thing. Things I would criticize though, I'm never crazy about voting scoring. So you get scored other than if
this
you...
This is the scorecard.
Yeah, this is the scorecard right here. I showed them. But if you get the same answer front to back, it ends up giving you 3 points. But if you don't, someone has to vote your card the best to give you a point. Now, sometimes that's going to be a words card. Sometimes it's going to be a picture card. And it's so subjective. We like objective scoring around here.
When I played, I won.
You did win last night. You did really good. So that's how Harper's kind of a Disney genius. So we love letting her show off all that kind of Disney knowledge.
I'm the best Disney guesser.
She really is a pretty good Disney guesser. But so last final thoughts, Harper. Would you recommend this game to people?
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Really fun Disney game.
Yes.
Awesome. So you've heard it here from Harper. She wouldn't steer you wrong. So Disney Sketchy Tales, fun game, telestration style, all about sending that thought down the line. Plays a lot of people. It says 4 to 8, but really and truly you can play this as many as you want. Really fun. Just really enjoy this game.
I know why you had to have 4 or 8 because you're past me.
Yeah, you need people to pass it, right? And this could even be something you play online. You can send somebody a message and send it through the chain. So if you're still, away from people and stuff like that, you can easily play it online too. So that is Disney Sketchy Tales. I'm Brian Drake, and this is Harper Houdini. Harper Houdini, that's what we call her because she's a little magician in training. But I'm Brian Drake on the Dice Tower. Follow me at Dice Tower Brian. Until next time, we'll see ya.
I don't have my own channel.
Yeah.